A teen-year-old wants to marry his best friend's mom despite everything. This is basically what happened with Chase Gabbard. He befriended a boy named Jace Brown. At the time, Chase was 11 years old and Jace was 9. They lived in Corbin, Kentucky and did everything normal boys at that age seemed to do, like play video games, ride bikes, have crushes on their friends' moms. Wait, what was that last one? Okay, so Chase said that he technically wasn't attracted to Jace's mom, Jamie, until he turned 18. Let's assume that is true, to make it a little less creepy. Happy birthday. So Chase turns 18 and blows out his birthday candles. He is officially considered an adult in the United States. Yay. There are a plethora of fun things he can do now, like join the military. Okay, that isn't very fun maybe, but there are others. For example, Chase can buy a lottery ticket, go to a casino, or visit an adult club, if you are into any of those things. If nothing else, Chase took a one-of-a-kind gamble after he became an adult. Meet Jamie. So how old is Jamie Brown? She's 39 years young. Since Chase is 18, that's a 21-year difference for those lacking a calculator or common sense math skills. Her son Jace became friends with Chase when they were 11. They remained close friends for 7 years before they became legal adults. Then, just 2 weeks later, Chase claimed he was attracted to Jamie and decided to kiss his friend's mom. Although this might have been awkward, evidently it worked. A shocker. Jamie said, "I had no idea about Chase or my feelings before he kissed me. It was a total shock, but since then we have been inseparable. I have 3 kids, so the first thing was that I had to be sure that they were okay with it, as they are my #1 priority. But none of them had a problem. We all loved each other anyway. And when we told Jace, he was fine with it too. They are still best friends. How does this work?" Well, isn't that sweet? The mom continued by saying, "I don't think you can put a time limit on love. If you know, you know. I have to wait for my divorce to come through, but we already have planned our beautiful wedding and have written our own vows." Wait, what? Did we just read that correctly? Yes, it seems as though love is truly blooming and wedding bells are ringing. This story is not a joke. They really are in love with each other. Just listen to what Chase has to say about his soon-to-be bride. It's all about personality. He explained, "I love Jamie's personality. I knew I wanted to marry her straight away. There are so many things I like about her. She has a great sense of humor, she stops me from being lazy, and there are so many other things." It's true that laughter can help any relationship. Looks fade, but a great sense of humor can live on for ages. Motivation from your significant other is always a plus, too, although an 18-year-old shouldn't be so tired. How did they decide to tie the knot? Marry me. Chase definitely wasn't lazy about proposing to his blushing bride. He asked Jamie to marry him in just 2 months after locking lips with her. Apparently, the mom of 3 said no because Chase proposed about 300 times again. The determined 18-year-old wouldn't accept the answer and continued to dedicate his love to her. Instead of just getting down on one knee, Chase made each proposal a unique testament to his undying faith for Jamie, his best friend's mother. A hunt for love. So how exactly would a high school graduate ask someone to be their partner for life? Maybe the first handful of times could be romantic, sweet, and endearing, but all of them? That might be tricky for someone without a lot of resources and cash flow. Would it be like a prom proposal because he had probably just been to one earlier that year? Then again, maybe not since he didn't seem to have a girlfriend. What a scavenger. While coming from an 18-year-old, the first "will you marry me" moment came in the form of a scavenger hunt. Okay, maybe some older adults would find this pretty adventurous, fun, and unique. There definitely could be some super sweet moments depending on how personal the item list is and where the items are located. Hopefully, some were in essential spots like their first kiss and first "I love you." We were a little more interested in this, and luckily, Jamie provided some insight on the destination. X marks the spot. Was the first spot in an enchanting garden? Did Jamie end up in a candlelit room full of rose petals with soft music in the background? Probably not, because she said no and he had to keep asking. Jamie admitted the first proposal happened during a scavenger hunt was a surprise. I had no idea. I went all over town to end up in my bathroom closet. However, she did turn him down. So maybe it wasn't very well thought out after all. Red hot. Another one of the 300 times Chase asked Jamie to marry him included some good old Taco Bell. Hey, who doesn't love some south of the border totally not authentic Mexican food from a fast food restaurant? Anyway, you know those sauce packets that come in mild, hot, fire, and so on? Yes, he did. Chase gave Jamie one of those condiment sachets which have witty comments. Was that the time she finally said yes? We aren't sure, but she did eventually. What did everyone else think of this? Does everyone get along? So what did Jace really think of all of this? Obviously, for an older woman to date a younger man is common. Jamie is a cougar of sorts. Likewise, it might make sense to some for Chase to be with an older woman. However, what about the best friend / son? In terms of intimacy, that may cross the line. They all will go out to eat together and carry on as a regular family would. He seems pretty fine with the relationship. For now. Going to divorce court. The pair can't get married just yet. Why? The mother of 3 is legally still wed. There's nothing wrong with planning a little early though, right? Hey, it's Kentucky, so the marriage license clerk is probably very busy. In the meantime, the pair likes to hang out together. They actually got to know each other over the years, not just through Chase's friendship with Jace, but also through exercise. What did they spend their time doing? It's not what you think. Those who exercise together stay together. They started jogging together back in 2013. During their runs, they talked and grew closer. Sometimes they would jog up to 10 miles per day. That's a lot of running for anyone. Chase and Jamie not only spent time together, but the young man helped the mom lose weight along the way. Together, they lived an active, healthy lifestyle. Jamie felt great about herself, and she had Chase to thank for her transformation. It was an extraordinary bond and an extraordinary transformation. A transformation. How much weight did Jamie lose? Well, she shed over 100 pounds. That's pretty much losing an entire person. The weight loss journey happened over an entire year. That means the duo had spent a lot of personal time together already. Chase was more than just another one of her son's friends. However, he did not make a move until he was older. Jamie didn't even think about it until Chase initiated the contact years later. So what motivated him? Need a hand? So what does Chase, the 18-year-old who fell in love with his friend's mom, do for a living? He's a handyman. That image only makes the situation more interesting. Was he fixing something at her house the day he kissed her? We know what you are thinking. Well, he was pretty busy asking Jamie to marry him practically once a day for a year straight. After she said yes to the proposal, what did everyone in the town of Corbin, Kentucky think? Especially his family. Is that your kid? In public, they sometimes get confused for mother and son, and rightfully so. Many couples with significant age gaps go through these same scenarios. Nobody has openly said anything. We may get a funny look sometimes, or can you ask your mom something? It's to be expected, I understand. I'm nearly the same age as his mother, but as far as people saying anything negative hasn't happened. We certainly don't want them to get harassed or discriminated against in public either. But most people probably don't realize the situation. It's all good. Nevertheless, the whole family hangs out. Chase and Jamie even double date with her son and his girlfriend. Jamie said, "We are not about that in public, even with regular relationships. But we hold hands and kiss one another on the forehead. Nothing inappropriate. We're just a regular couple. Nobody really likes seeing people make out in public anyway, so we second the regular relationship notion of just holding hands or a simple forehead kiss." So what does Jace think of his new stepdad? Best buds for life. As for Jace, Chase's best friend, he had this to say of their friendship nowadays. "We are still best friends because we still hang out, have fun, and play video games together, just like we did before. They were happy, so that's all that mattered. They are a cute couple. It is better for him to be cool with the situation than angry. However, for most people in this type of triangle, might be a little too close for comfort, but not in this case. Hey Daddy, Chase agreed with his best buddy and continued by saying, thankfully it hasn't affected Jace and I as best friends really. I don't think we could stop being friends. We are just so close. I have embraced being a stepdad. Nothing has really changed though, as they are great and good-minded kids, so I don't have to get into them too much. I'm at that point where I don't care what anyone else thinks or says, as long as we are happy, and that's all that matters.